Yo.
Are you being obnoxious on purpose? What's going on here?
I was gonna try to do a funny intro to this YouTube video, but I kind of broke down right there. What's up, fellas? What's up, ladies? Okay, we're gonna cut that out. What's up, everybody? Damn it, that's like horrible, bro. Dude, being cheesy is just it's really hard for me. What's up, Fando
Really?
knots?
Did he just catch a rocket?
He got a rocket.
Oh shit, homie didn't know what a rocket was.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. What is this?
I mean, he's about to whoever shot that rocket. I feel bad for her. Cause he hit that window like, listen, bro, what are we doing right now? Hey, for the most part, that looked decent. You know what I mean? That looked decent.
Yeah, I got Man of Steel vibes with the CGI.
Yeah, so that's one compliment I want to give it. The Man of Steel like visuals are definitely there. That's a compliment because I know I like Man of Steel a lot. I know you were more of like a fan of certain things about it, but we both agreed that the visuals in that movie were pretty dope, and I think it's keeping the same kind of look. It looks like to me.
Well,
Going through
all the things I hated in Man of Steel wasn't really bad. It was just like Jonathan Kent, the way he died, I didn't like that. And there was a few other things, but overall, I actually really liked Man of Steel.
I think the movie grew on you over time because I kept hounding you about it. It's just like, are you sure this movie is a good? But the visuals look good. Like, I didn't realize they were gonna have all these characters in it. I think I remember seeing something about Pierce being in it. Like, I wasn't really keeping up with this movie too much in its development. But the first trailer is satisfying. All right, like at least it looks like I'm not gonna be in a theater for 2 hours like bored to tears or just like upset what I'm looking at. I think like it's giving me enough right now to be like, hey, I appreciate what I'm looking at. This looks pretty good, for the most part. Especially these scenes, these shots of like him flying in the open
I almost
air.
only want this because once they start giving us more and more, the opinion might change. Like this right here, that's a perfect trailer. I can watch it now. You didn't give me too much. You let me know that you potentially are going to actually follow like the origin story.
Yeah.
Pretty closely. CGI looks good. Action looks good. The costumes actually, the costume design is real nice too.
I would like it to be a little bit more like poppy, like color, like the gold to pop more, maybe like, and sometimes a lot of these DC movies have that weird like tinted look, but this looks good and like good enough to me. I was wondering how dark they're gonna go, especially since it's in the Shazam. Like, eventually him and Shazam.
Kill, so
Yeah,
that's got to be what separates them.
I kind of that's one thing I didn't like about this trailer was it seems like a little bit like the dialogue seems a little cheesy at times. Like I don't know what it is about like exposition or like the way they narrate what's happening in the trailer, and it's usually taken from a part of the movie. Like there's going to be a scene where he's explaining to someone, I was born into slavery, my son died for me, da 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 da. Like these kind of things, they always kind of like come off like, why are you like I like a little bit more subtle. I like them being more a little bit subtle about it and just like maybe tell the story in a different way. But I think it's gonna follow some formulaic structures. I can probably tell from what I'm looking at, but it's a minor complaint overall. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than it was. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks pretty good. Some again issues with the dialogue, but I mean, not major issues. I can't judge the whole movie off of it.
Well, I mean, with Black Adam, there's also a lot of. It's like we can't give you the Egyptian accent. Rock probably got too much on his plate. We can't go and like do different dialects. So, and then another thing is it's with the dialogue. Let's shorten it a little bit. Rock ain't the greatest actor. He's not a bad actor, but he ain't gonna win no Oscar for the movie. So let's
He's
make him a
become better over
Keep the
time.
line short. Yeah, he's gotten better, obviously.
Yeah, aesthetically, this movie's awesome. It looks good visually. And it's gonna be The Rock, so I'm gonna have a good time. I just know I'm not like that's all I really need from something like this.
It's a double-edged sword with The Rock, though.
Yeah, it is a double-edged sword, and you're right. He's not like Oscar nominated The Rock, but it's like they have people in this movie. It seems like that are gonna help. The side characters seem like they're gonna help with that. Like, got comedy when we needed it. Pierce Brosnan is a great seasoned actor. And he's playing what's his name? Dr. Fate? Is it Dr. Fate?
Yeah. And Dr. Fate is strong as hell. So I wonder if towards the end of the movie they're gonna have their conflict, or is it really gonna be you're an anti-hero? Is he an anti-hero bordering on like a good guy, or bordering on he's going bad?
I think he's gonna be. I think he's. I don't know.
He's got to fight Captain Marvel at one point, right?
Well, his name is Shazam, so I think you need to. I think you need to, talk to Warner Brothers about how you feel about that. But
what?
He's not He's not Captain Marvel anymore. He's Shazam.
Well, then I mean, for everyone who knows comics, he's Captain Marvel because technically they're both Shazam because both of their acronyms are the powers given to them by whatever gods.
That's
so
not.
He's Shazam because of the.
He's not Shazam. He's Black Adam because they call him Black Adam, and the other guy's Shazam. Why? Because they call him Shazam.
No, he's Shazam because of his powers.
No, DC officially renamed him Shazam. Am I wrong?
I don't know if that's official.
I think that is official, but whatever. We don't know. It's not really what the issue's about. Some of the costumes.
Watching this, fandom not is tripping right now.
I'm not tripping.
I am correct on this. He is wrong.
You're too loyal to the comics. That's your problem. Some of the costumes. Let me look at this. Let me go back a little bit. Some of the costumes do look good. Hawkeye's look kind of goofy, or like it's loose on him. I mean, it looks like quality wise it might be there, but like I almost feel like he's wearing his older brother's football helmet or something. That's
I need to see his helmet again because like the chest piece looked pretty dope.
I'll see if I can find it, but I mean, look, he looks good right there. Okay, like right there, he looks pretty good. Like I'm not hating on it too much, but there was like a close up scene where
that's pretty solid. Oh, I think I knew you're talking about. Yeah,
right
here. Yeah.
Right here. Where it's just like I don't know, I mean, maybe you shouldn't do like focus in shots on a lot of these dudes, but
that would have been difficult to get the helmets are one of the hardest things to do. That would have been very difficult to get that helmet right.
Yeah,
and still try and like stay close to the source material.
I'm wondering what this is about.
As good as you're gonna get.
I feel like this isn't like the final version of his suit, just because it's like still kind of like I feel like they're gonna fill this out, and something's gonna happen where he gets like a better version of the suit at some point.
I hate to say it, but that's Black Adam. Other than the like he's not wearing the gold gloves and boots, but I mean that's pretty much what he looks like.
You don't really need that stuff. I think you raised an interesting question earlier. Like, is this Black Adam going to be a anti-hero, bad guy, good guy by the end of the movie? And I think to serve the larger story, he kind of has to fight Shazam. So I'm assuming he's going to be a bad guy at the end of this. Or I mean, he might save the world like just because it's convenient type thing, but. Or they're probably just gonna go anti-hero and then make him revert, but he's gonna fight Shazam and Superman at some point, I'm assuming. All right, and it's like
because he's gonna assume that he can do everything better than them, or that they're them not killing or not doing this is stopping them from stopping all crime and everything like that, or any threats. So they're definitely gonna get into it.
Yeah, these scenes look pretty cool, but I wonder who these futuristic like technology people are. Like what is this technology that they have? Why are they like in flying bikes? This is set in the traditional DC universe, right, with like Shazam and Superman and Wonder Woman. Like the other movies still exist in this, right?
I was gonna say that has to be the case, but I don't know now, honestly.
I think it is. I think Shazam seemed weird to me at first because I didn't know if it was like in the DC universe, but if I think Henry Cavill's Superman is confirmed to be existing in that same universe, so he is in the traditional DC universe. I just wonder like what's going on. Same problem with Marvel, but like what's going on with the other superheroes when like epic city level, like stuff like this happens. But it is what it is. I kind of like him in the cloak thing.
This is like world ending destruction, and who Shazam, Flash, Superman, all should be able to get there right now.
Like
Before the trailer ends, they should all be there.
like this is Zod level threat, right? He should, you know what I'm saying? I would like to see Zod versus Shazam, or Zod versus Black Adam, see what happens. Like who
I
would
think
win
they'll let
that?
Black Adam murder him.
You think? I don't know. Zod was pretty strong, bro. Like
Well, see, the thing is, Zod is strong, but Zod always gets put in the Phantom Zone, or somehow he gets put out of commission. Black Adam just has to retreat. Like Black Adam's like, we're gonna fight again. So I feel like Black Adam takes it. But like you said, it depends on. I mean, he's a Kryptonian as well. Just depends on the writing.
yeah, I mean, hey, look, he got some good acting shots. I think I see a tear in his eye right here. Look at this tear, like rock tears. That's some good acting right there. You know what I mean? Again, my only complaint about it.
About to die.
Yeah, well, good point. My only complaint really about it is I don't know. It seems I feel like I can tell what's gonna happen in the movie a little bit already. It seems like a traditional like comic book esque movie, so I feel like
Superhero tropes.
But yeah, and I think there are gonna be jokes in here. I'm sorry but it's not gonna be like an epic like, you know. What would have been cool to see is if they would have went like, you know, the movie Gladiator, remember, like a superhero movie version of that, and just kept it in old time, and then just show at the end his rise to like being wasn't he a pharaoh or something? Did he become a king or a pharaoh?
They could have like was it Kandak, however you say his like homeland. Yeah, they could have actually made a whole movie there, because after they died, he did get the powers, and then he did reign a little bit there. So
Yeah.
Solid. You know what?
I think
bring that up. That'll be a solid ass movie.
I think because those we said this about the Thor trailer. I think you're looking for something like that to be done with comic books, and where it can even get some like prestige and awards and stuff like that. And I would be interested in seeing stuff like that, but they're always gonna be trying to go for the largest amount of audience, and that's why they always keep it like PG-13 and have jokes in it. Yeah, exactly, having jokes in it and stuff like that. So it would have been interesting to like if this was you know how like they do the Joker, like a one-off movie on its own, kind of like its own like little pocket world, and then like
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and then they could have made it like a critically acclaimed like you know like this guy in ancient Egypt making his way up, you know, telling all these cool little stories that run through his lifetime, and then like how he gets the power at the end. And then I think something like that you could still tie into the larger DC universe. You should have just kept it in its era, probably like a prequel, make the main story in the first movie the prequel. But they went like very like, you know what I mean, like I could believe this was
they want him to fight Shazam and
yeah, I could.
That's what they're leading to.
I could see them like I could definitely see this movie in the same world as Wonder Woman and you know, Flash and stuff like that. So I think that's what they went with. But it would have been interesting to see them like try these like serious, you know, rated R. Or, it doesn't have to be rated R, but like, you know, like high art type DC movies, because they have plenty of comics for that. But I don't think Shazam. I mean, Black Adam was that character to do that with. So, I mean, it could have been.
It's very weird that they didn't, because you could make any movie you wanted, any universes, until the Flash movie came out. As soon as the Flash movie came out, you could literally combine all of them.
I'm still not clear on
what you wanted.
What's happening in the Flash? Is it Flashpoint and they're resetting everything after that, or what's going on with that?
I don't think they know what's going on with the movie, but yeah, it's supposed to be Flashpoint. It's always Flashpoint. That's what it always comes down to when it comes to Flash.
Yeah, I guess.
What is that man gonna change?
And like all the stuff going on with Ezra Miller right now, I don't understand like what. I don't understand what the future. I don't understand what the future. What if that movie's freaking awesome, like really good? You know, it has like 3 Batmans in it, but like you cannot work with this dude anymore. And so like it's just another. I feel like that's a constant thing with the DC universe: 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But ever since they did that merger with Discovery, I see a lot of like projects that are getting canceled, and I mean that's in a good way, not like in a bad way, where like there actually seems like some leadership, like the Discovery CEO, I forgot his name, like Asloff or something like that, but he's Zaslav or something. He seems to be like, hey, you're making ridiculous projects. It looks like there's going to be some clear leadership for DC in the next couple of years, at the very least. Hopefully they get like a Kevin Feige type guy to, you know, actually plan something and make all the movies like flow together, and it's not just this chaotic like 2 steps forward, 1 steps back. This ties in, this doesn't, this ties in, this doesn't, this ties in, this doesn't, type thing. You know what I mean? But overall, going back to specifically this movie, I think it looks. I think it doesn't ruin anything for me, so that's a good sign.
Exactly. Like this is what a trailer should be. Like they're gonna bring out 2 or 3 more of these. That's gonna give you way too much of the movie. But like this right here is how all trailers should be.
Yeah, like
you can get the costume design, you can get some of the lines, you can figure out a little bit what's going on, a premise, and then get out of there. But they're gonna give you all the movie.
Yeah, it doesn't ruin anything for me, but I do also have to say at the same time, I feel like I know the upper limits of how this movie is gonna be, like it's gonna make me feel, or like how much I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm not gonna think this is the best movie of all time. I could already tell now. I'm not gonna think, but I'm also not gonna think it's the worst movie. I think I'm gonna have fun at the movies. You know what I mean? That's all you could really ask for. I think there's gonna be cool moments. I think there's gonna be like tiebreaker moments for me where it's like, is this like a great movie or is this an okay movie? And we'll just have to wait to see those. But just what I'm getting for the trailer, I think it's like, hey, I'm mildly excited. I can't, I think it's gonna be a good time at the theaters. What about you?
I feel the same. I like like I said, I like the costume. CGI is gonna be legit, so the budget is where it needs to be. I think it's gonna be very similar to Man of Steel. It's gonna be a whole bunch of action, and then just a few. I don't know who.
It can't be as epic. The
level. Is Brosnan gonna bring the emotion? Like, who in here is gonna really like sell the acting?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's what they're going for. I'm kind of looking at like dark Aquaman vibes, like the Aquaman movie. It's just kind of like more like that, but like just the cast shares the burden of the responsibility together, and it's gonna be fun. They're gonna be on an adventure. They're gonna try to save the world, and it's gonna be an interesting, like, will he, won't he be a good guy, bad guy at the end. So I'm willing to stick through it for that.
You know what put this movie over the top?
What's that?
Never show Shazam, but he pops up in like the last 15 minutes, and they either go at it and like it's kind of a stalemate, and then it's like a to be continued. They'll fight again one day. I think that will put the movie over the top. If it's a
Shazam fight in this movie, that would be interesting.
I mean, they're telling nobody. You're not expecting it. Just boom, he pops up. Last 10 minutes, they fight.
I mean, it is cool seeing the Justice Society. Like maybe they're like, okay, we thought Shazam was gonna help. And then like they just have to call him in, you know what I mean? And he's just like a surprise end villain or something. That would be. I mean, I guess that would be interesting. I think they're gonna save that though. They're not gonna, bust their nut on the whole load. Wait, what?
Bro, Black Adam would have been the ultimate addition. You know how Justice League on the director's cut, was it director's cut? I think it was just the director's cut or maybe the original ended it with it too. But that teaser at the end where they let Deathstroke get on the boat, and then it was a few other like villains, like they were doing the Injustice Society. Like Black Adam popping up at the end would have been amazing.
Yeah, that's cool. I think who are the other guys? I know there's the helmet dude, Dr. Fate. No, there's Dr. Fate. There's that chick. Is it Cyclone? Is that her name? And then there's obviously, what's his name? Atom Smasher? Is that his name, or is it Dr. Adam or something?
Ooh, I don't.
The dude that could change size. The dude that could change size. That's got to be Atom Smasher, right?
Yeah, I think it's Atom Smasher. I was thinking of what's his name from Flash. What's it? Is it not Dr. Adam? I forget his name.
Yeah, this guy's Adam. Is his name? Does he have a different name, or is this Atom Smasher? I forget.
That right there, that's Atom Smasher. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. He looks cool. I mean, visually, the effects look like they're done, which is kind of like the impressive part. Like, I've seen a lot of trailers lately where like something about the CGI just seems off or rushed or not like there yet. Aesthetically, like it's not just a CGI. It's like they did color corrections. They're gonna do reshoots. They always do reshoots in these kind of movies, bigger movies. But
well, Rock lets us see everything on his IG, so he already showed that they did the reshoots.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they plan them now. That's not even a bad sign anymore. It's like they we're just gonna set up a couple of days for reshoots just in case we need them, like type thing. So it doesn't really say if it's bad or good or anything. But like the The color correction even looks good. Like scenes seem like like that's a good visual right there. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a good movie. But anything from you, Codename Wolf? Shit, it's gonna be trash.
Man, I'm just like you. I'm excited for it. I'm not going in thinking it's gonna be a great movie at all. I'm not thinking it's gonna be a bad movie. It's more of just like we know what we're gonna get. We're gonna get a whole bunch of action, some one-liners. Not just a lot of one-liners from The Rock. Black Adam's gonna be pure one-liners. He's not gonna bring the emotion. It's gonna be Pierce Brosnan and whoever the two characters were in the car that are gonna do all the acting.
Yeah, like I said, good time at the theaters.
I'm getting Man of Steel vibes, and I think it's gonna be good. At least Man of Steel, like I said, action-wise, kept that movie being a positive note for me at the end of it. I was like, the action was amazing.
I think so. I know people were hating on it, like I don't know because of the destruction, but I'm like, that shit was gas to me, dog.
Even if you thought Man of Steel was horrible, there's no way you can't give that action at least a 9 out of 10.
That's okay. I guess that's my other only problem with it. Like, I feel like I'm gonna give this movie like a 7 out of 10, which is still a good score. Like it's
a great score for
it's a great score. But I've almost wanted to do something so different to like something I don't see coming to take it to the next level for me. Like, don't be a traditional superhero movie. Do something crazy. Like, I always say Game of Thrones.
Kill people.
I would say some like, okay, make it to where like he's not really killing all that many people, and then make it like at the very end of the movie, maybe like when it's time to make that decision, he actually just goes full villain and just fucking just destroys. Like a Red Wedding moment, like, you know what I mean, like from Game of Thrones. that would be kind of like unique.
That's more likely to happen, honestly.
That would be so interesting. Imagine you're like 2/3 of the movie, you're getting like a traditional like superhero movie, and then he just like, no, you guys don't understand. You're watching a villain story, and just like ta-da, and like that sets up a sequel super well. Like Black Adam was not a good person. His anger was justified. You understand him more, but. Like he is someone that has to be stopped, and here's your setup for your next movie.
Everything you're saying, I honestly believe is what this movie is gonna be.
I don't think DC has the balls.
I can't see them making him like an anti-hero hero.
I don't know. I don't think they have the balls.
I don't have him falling on more of the hero side.
Well, we'll see. Anyway, that was Black Adam, guys. Go check it out. Or not, check out this video, like this video, subscribe to this channel. That's what I want you to do. All right, that's what you're gonna do. But thanks, Codename. Appreciate you, buddy.
No problem. Till next time.